Chat, we are so back. We are so back. Let me slide y'all back a little bit. I need some room. Man, I feel like y'all all up in my business. But we are back. Pretty much like a little studio setup tour and go into the details of, you know, what I have, why I have it, and then also about things I've had in the past that have worked for me, budget stuff, you know, just things like that. Let's jump right into it. We're gonna start with the Mac. It's a 2020 iMac 4K 24-inch. It does everything I need, but you don't necessarily need to spend, you know, $1,000 on a computer when you can go on Facebook Marketplace and get a computer for X amount of dollars, 200, 100. But we'll touch more on that later. Next, we'll start with the foundation, the desk. My desk was, I don't know, maybe $100 on Amazon. You don't need nothing too crazy. Keep it simple. Keep your life simple. And then we'll go into the microphone. It's a Neumann TLM 102. Now, again, you don't need to go crazy and get a Neumann. I didn't start with a Neumann, and it's still not the best of the best, but it sounds damn good. Go on Amazon. Go get you a little isolation box. Even if you're recording in your bedroom on a $50 mic, get an isolation box. It's $20 on Amazon. You have to spend $200 on an eyeball. It's just gonna do the same thing. Next, you need a pop filter. You can use socks. I have a metal pop filter. I feel as though metal does better than the mesh material they use. That's just my opinion. And also, I used to run a studio, and the mesh material of like the fabric, people's breath, get a metal one. In my opinion, it works better. It's more durable. It's gonna last you longer. And if your breath is funky one day and you're recording, the next day you come in, your pop filter ain't gonna smell like funk and crab legs and seafood boil that you had the night before. We'll jump right into. So these are the bottom of the bottom. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not the bottom of the bottom, but damn near. These is the AT20s, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I had the AT50s. I still have them. Great. They sound amazing. If you have the money to go get them, get them. I'm gonna buy them again. Probably not that exact model, but the one headphone on the left side stopped working, and after reading about it, that tends to happen with them. The interface, the most important things you can buy. If you have a $100 mic and a $200 interface, or $300 interface, or even $500, you get an Apollo with a $200 mic, you're good. That interface will last you through every single microphone that you get after that. I feel like a big misconception is people think, oh, I gotta go microphone. Every time I gotta upgrade microphone. Microphones are cool. Microphones sound good and they're great. But what's a good microphone with a $70 interface? So go invest. This is a SSL 2 Plus. This gives me everything I need. This also has a 4K amplifier for to boost your highs. It also has your line, your input, your low cut. It's got 2 channels. It's got all your plugs on the back for speakers, microphones, guitars. It's got all your plugs on the front for headphones, more guitars, your knobs, everything you need. Your mic wire is just as important as everything else. I promise. You get a cheap XLR versus a, you know, I went how you say this? Mahogany gold. You don't get any static. You're not getting any latency, anything like that. With wiring, keep your wires straight. Tangled wires are the death of recording sometimes. Like you'll have clipping and stuff like that in your headphones and on the DAW that you're using, and you'll be trying to figure it out for hours and days, and it'll literally come down to a wire just being bent or a knot in it. Keep them organized, keep them straight. If your wire's starting to go bad, if you're starting to see the rubbers peeling off, buy a new wire. Please don't be cheap, just go get a new wire. We're gonna go to the preamp. That's the preamp, the WA73. It's amazing to have it. Your preamp is gonna boost your vocals before it gets into the interface, so you don't have to gain as much in the DAW. You can just gain right on your preamp and then go from there. Just being transparent for people who don't know what a preamp is. It boosts your clarity, your tone. It adds some warmth to your voice, and it boosts your all around volume. Get you an external hard drive, because at some point in your recording life, no matter what kind of computer you have, you're gonna get to a point where your DAW is gonna start to lag, or things are gonna run slowly, or you're just gonna run out of space all around. I mean, I got a 2 terabyte one. I got it on sale for like $80, and I even store some of like what is it called? Like the damn, come on, y'all, help me out here. The the ham sandwich. I like plug in applications in there and stuff like that just to store space and not run as much onto the computer. Definitely get you one. I would always recommend that. And also, I've had computers break on me without an external, and I've lost years of music because of that. Put all your music on an external. If you ever want some unreleased music of mine, I don't know, come steal my hard drive. These are Yamaha HR5s, 5-inch speakers. I have one on this side, one on this side. You always want to have them kind of pointed towards you, but above you, or not above you, but in front of you or to the side, so that it's coming like this. Pause. You don't have to go crazy on speakers, if any speakers at all. When I first started, I had no speakers. I recorded it in a closet, but we'll get into that later. A candle. Always keep a candle. You keep drinks. I got drinks in here. Everything you need. Oh, and the DAW. Get whatever DAW you want. They all do the same thing. Get what works for you. I use FL. I've used Pro Tools. I've used Logic. I use FL because it has the easiest workflow. Logic is great. Pro Tools is also great. But like I said, FL has the simplest and the quickest workflow. I don't have any issues. I've used, like I said, I've used multiple different DAWs and I've never noticed any sound difference. You can look up online, they'll tell you the same thing. There's no sound difference in your DAW. They all do the same thing. And then I also have waves. You don't need to get waves, but it's always good to have extra plugins. Get a DAW that works for you. I recommend FL if you're new to making music or you're new to recording at home. I would recommend FL. That's just my opinion. It's the easiest workflow, like I said. And then as far as all my stuff, I'll put everything in the description with links and where to get it, stuff like that, so that you guys can, you know, shop around. It's up to you guys, whatever you guys want to do. But like I said, pick a DAW that works for you, get a microphone that works for you, get a interface that works for you, get everything that works for you. Don't let social media or Reddit or Google or studio owners tell you anything. Get what works for you. I know people who use $200 microphones and get quality similar to a $1,000 microphone because they use things that work for them, and they use plugins and they use preamps and what, you know. So get what works for you. Don't go crazy at first, especially if you're new to recording at home. For recording, soundproofing. You see it all back here. I have more on this wall, and then I also have that isolation ball that goes on the mic. I have more back. You can't see all the soundproofing, but I have soundproofing everywhere. Now, there's a misconception with soundproofing. You know, if you're recording at home and you live with your parents or something like that, and you're like, oh, I'm going to put up soundproofing so they can't hear me. They still going to hear you, bro. Unfortunately, they still going to hear you. Soundproofing is just to help with echo. Get soundproofing. Get enough of it. Get good soundproofing. Don't cheap out on it. Don't go buy a $2 pack of soundproofing off Temu or Wish.com thinking that that's going to help. Get you thick or just thick or heavy soundproofing. And just treat your room. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Now, I'll put it in the description or I'll put it up on the screen here. I'm going to talk about some things that I would do if I didn't have this amount of money to spend, or, you know, I just wanted to get started like I did back in the day. We're going to go straight to Facebook Marketplace. You can probably get all of this off Facebook Marketplace, but I don't know. I would start just a computer off Facebook Marketplace. That's just my opinion. Go get you a MacBook Pro or something like that. I don't recommend a MacBook Air, just because the DAW that you're going to run is going to have that computer running hot and the fan's going to run a lot. So I would go get a MacBook Pro or something similar to that is going to run everything. When I first started making music at home, I bought a 2010 MacBook Pro for $90. Was it good? No. Did it work? Yeah. I think I bought like a $30 USB microphone and Audacity, which was free. It still is free. Please don't use Audacity. That's besides the point. After that, when I finally started learning things, I bought a Scarlett Solo, which is what my next thing. Get a Scarlett if you're trying to be on a budget. I'm saying I'm trying to keep you all around like $600, $550, $600. Go get you a Focusrite. They're $100 for a Focusrite Solo. That thing will get you through the mud and it'll last you a while. My Focusrite lasted me a minute. A Focusrite that he's had for, I don't know, he probably got the first Focusrite ever made. I ain't gonna lie to you, that thing been through some things. But get you a Focusrite. The microphone, the Rode NT1A, great microphone. I loved it. I had it for a while. I really did love it, but it came time for me to upgrade. But you don't necessarily have to upgrade from that. I know people that still record on the NT1As, but I'll always recommend that to anyone who wants to get into recording at home. I think it's top of the line when it comes to budget. I think you can get them for like $200, maybe a little bit less, and that come with a shock mount. It'll come with a pop filter and everything that you really need for a Rode. For headphones, you can get the same ones that I got hanging that I'm using temporarily. I've had them for a while, but the Audio-Technica 20s, I mean, you don't need to go too crazy. As long as you can hear, that's fine. That's budget friendly. I mean, if you want to go for speakers, you could go for are they KRKs? I think they're like $100 each. Go get you a cheap pair of speakers. It don't have to be nothing crazy. If you want speakers, do that. Get you an isolation ball. Go get you an isolation ball. $25 on Amazon or $30, something like that on Amazon. This thing saved me from so much things, so much high end. Get you a DAW that works for you. You don't gotta go too crazy. And if you really want to start out on a DAW, whatever it is, go onto one of these websites and just buy a plug-in preset for your vocals and just start from there. That's what I did. My very first preset, I don't remember what it was. That was a long time ago. And I just learned mixing from there on my own from doing it. That's the best way to do it. You buy a preset and you don't really like how it sounds, okay. So go on Google and start reading about how to change your frequencies and your EQs to tune your voice to it, and your leveling and your limiters and everything like that. Like, do what works for you. And I'll say that till I die. Before I had the Neumann, I had a AKG C314. Great microphone. It really is. It's got a low cut on the side of it. You can just flip the switch for low cut. Great. I loved it. It was great for me. And then I recorded on a Neumann, and I was just like, wow, my voice sounds a lot better on that. But I also have people who, like I was saying earlier, I have people who record on different microphones because not everybody's vocal is going to be right for this microphone. And not everyone's vocal is going to be right for that AKG C314. Same thing with the Rode. Now, I'm saying start with the Rode because it's a good startup mic. Everyone's going to tell you get an AT 2020. That's cool and all, but if you want something that's going to last you more into when you start to upgrade other things, I would start with the Rode, because the 2020, you're going to outgrow that really quickly. Like, some of my little nerdy stuff around, like, I got some of my Pokemon cards. If y'all want to see that, I keep them on deck. I got my Lucario, Mint 10 in Japanese. I got my Luxray, Mint 10, right? Yeah, Mint 10 in Japanese. I got my Team Rocket, Mint 9. This Team Rocket, it's only a 9, but that card is sick. And I also got my Leafeon Mint 10 in Japanese as well. And the first one you guys seen was the Steelix Mint 9 in Japanese as well. And then I have some other ones, but yeah, I keep them around. You know, like I said, get what works for you. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, if y'all got any questions or anything like that. I'll put everything in the description. Everything that you're gonna need. I'm gonna do my best to give y'all the game. Just comment. Let me know if y'all got any questions. Peace out.